Dear students, we are going to take one more theorem which is important for 4 marks as well as for 12 marks. The theorem is given in the form of like this. Suppose f of z is equal to u plus iv, f of z equal to plus iv defined on domain D. If it is defined on domain D is analytic, then f of z is constant, in each of the following cases. Okay, now we'll try to solve the cases one by one. Now first case is f dash of z is equal to 0 for all z belongs to D. This is the first case that we are going to prove. So for this suppose f of z is equal to u of x comma y plus iv of x comma y is analytic in D. Now we have taken f of z equal to u of x comma y plus iv of x comma y is analytic in D. You can see f of z is constant in each of the following case. Means what is given is that if it is analytic, we can have one condition that is nothing but dou u by dou x is equal to dou v by dou y and dou u by dou y equal to minus dou v by dou x. This is one condition. This is nothing but CR equations, Cauchy-Riemann equations. This is one more. And the other thing is, it is analytic means it is differentiable. So f dash of z is equal to ux plus ivx. F dash of z is equal to ux plus ivx. Okay. So therefore this is nothing but equal to 0. U of x plus iv of x is nothing but equal to 0. So whenever it is equal to 0, then that implies ux equal to 0, vx equal to 0. According to this condition, dou u by dou x, dou v by dou y, dou u by dou y minus dou v by dou x. This also can be written as ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. These both are same. So therefore ux equal to 0, vx equal to 0. So ux equal to 0 means what? You will be getting as vy is also 0. Vx equal to 0 means you will be getting as uy is also equal to 0. So therefore what we got is ux equal to, that is equal to uy, ux equal to 0 is equal to uy, as well as vx equal to 0, that is nothing but equal to vy. So whenever it is equal to 0, since ux equal to 0, then u becomes as a constant. U is nothing but constant, and uy is equal to 0, then u becomes as a constant. In a similar fashion, it is also a constant. How you got constant? Derivative. It's a derivative. Ux is a derivative. So if you integrate on both sides, then derivative integral which gets cancelled, you get a constant. In a similar fashion, vx is also equal to 0. So v is nothing but equal to constant. So therefore what we got is u and v are constants. U and v are constants. So f of z is constant in each of the following cases. So when f dash of z is equal to 0, u and v are constants, then I can say f of z is constant function. F of z is constant function. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to take f of z is nothing but is analytic. Analytic means CR equations. since f dash of z equal to 0 he has taken, so ux plus ivx equal to 0, ux equal to 0 and vx equal to 0. Since ux equal to vy, we will write vy equal to 0, vx equal to 0, so uy is not, vx is nothing but equal to minus uy, so therefore uy equal to 0, minus z, that side will be sent, that becomes 0. So therefore ux equal to 0 as well as uy and vx equal to 0 as well as vy. So taking ux equal to 0, u is nothing but constant, integrating on both sides you will be getting as a derivative and integral will get cancelled, so that you will be getting as a constant. In the same manner v is also constant, so u and v are constant in this case. This is one case. Then let us prove the other one. The first one finished. Now second one. By using the first, we can prove the second case also. The second case is real part of f of z is also, we need to prove that it is also constant, real part of f of z. So since with the help of the previous first one, we can write this as ux equal to 0, that is nothing but uy. Okay, this implies vx equal to 0, that is also vy is also equal to 0. By using what? By using CR equations. Okay, so ux equal to 0 and that is nothing but ux equal to 0 and also uy equal to 0. So therefore what we can get here is, we can get that u and v are constants. U and v are constants we got. So therefore in this also f of z is nothing but equal to constant. Even though it is real part of f of z, that is also constant. The third case, what is the third case is, imaginary part of f of z is also equal to constant. This is also equal to constant. It's also equal to constant because similarly what we can write here, imaginary part, that is vx equal to 0, that is nothing but equal to uy. Vx equal to 0, that is nothing but equal to uy because CR equations, vx equal to minus uy. Then we can get one more condition is nothing but, I can write this also in the form of vx equal to 0, I can write here vy, ux equal to 0, that is also uy. So therefore u and v are constants. Both are constants. U and v are constants because imaginary f of z is also constant. This is also constant. Here real also is nothing but constant. So therefore we can write that f of z is constant. F of z is constant. So these are the two things, that real part of f of z is constant means u and v are also constant, f of z is constant. This also f of z is constant. This is the condition which we have. Okay. Then in other words, f of z is also constant for both the conditions. The next one, this is two conditions finished. Now the next one is, now we will prove that the fourth one. Suppose f of z is equal to mod f of z. Suppose now that mod f of z is equal to constant. Now we will take that mod f of z is equal to constant. So that implies, this implies that what is f of z? You know that f of z is nothing but equal to u plus iv. So mod f of z is nothing but u square plus v square equal to constant. The formula is mod z is nothing but equal to x square plus y square. Under root of x square plus y square we have the root of x square plus y square. So therefore the root will go this side and it becomes as a constant. So actually the mod z square, this is nothing but z square. So this is root of x square plus y square. If you squaring on both sides, this is a constant. Constant is nothing but k square. Let us take k square here. Now k square I may take it as u square. Let us take k square otherwise is some constant. That constant you take some k square. Now u square plus v square is equal to. Now we will differentiate this one with respect to x as well as respect to y. So if we differentiate with respect to x, so you will getting as 2u ux, 2v vx. That is equal to constant means 0. This is one condition. and with respect to y, 2u uy plus 2v vy equal to 0 with respect to y, with respect to x, because u is a function of x comma y. I'll take 2 common, u ux v vx equal to 0, and here also I'll take u 2 common, u uy plus v vy equal to 0. Okay, now I'll multiply u to this. If I multiply u, this is u, I am multiplying u for this. Okay, so if you multiply here, that will be 0. So this is u square ux uv vx equal to 0. Okay, now what I'll do is, here I'll multiply v, but instead of that I'll change uy as u as minus vx, and the vy is same as it is. Otherwise I'll take this vy as ux by using CR equations. Using CR equations. CR equation is that what uy is equal to minus vx, vy is equal to ux, or ux equal to vy. So now I'll multiply this one with v. I'll multiply with v. Okay. Now this is what you got here. If I multiply with v, this is minus vu vx plus v square ux equal to 0. Minus vu vx plus v square ux equal to 0. Now, now this is what we have here is ux. Yes, ux. Now this is I'll multiply with. Okay, what is that? Now what we got is ux, uvx, and this one. So u square, and if I multiply with, okay, if I multiply with the v, okay, v, I'll be getting as, okay, v square ux, right. Now we'll subtract these two from 1 and 2. We'll subtract 1 and 2. What you are going to have if you subtract 1 and 2? Now I'll take this one here and write. If I subtract both the equations, how to get? I'll write this u square ux plus uv vx equal to 0. Then minus v u vx plus v square ux equal to 0. This is vx. I'm just subtracting. Now if I add, instead of subtracting, if I add, these two gets cancelled. You'll be getting as u square plus v square ux equal to 0. So therefore what you are going to have? You are going to have this one. So that implies this is may not be equal to 0. This term will be 0. So ux equal to 0. What you got is ux equal to 0. So from first equation 1. Equation 1 is what? ux v vx equal to 0. This is from first equation. So what you are going to use ux equal to 0. If you put 0 here, then this everything is 0. So what you get? Vx equal to 0. So therefore what is that now? Vx equal to 0. This is anyhow 0. So Vx equal to 0. So here we will get, if you integrate on both sides, u is nothing but equal to some constant. Okay. Now if we integrate on both sides, v is nothing but equal to some constant. So therefore u constant, v constants. So therefore f of z is equal to some constant function, because f of z is equal to u plus iv. So u is constant, v is constant, f of z is also constant. So in this case also f of z is constants. Now this is how we can prove. The one more last condition. The last condition is, suppose the fifth one, argument of f of z is equal to constant. Argument of f of z is nothing but constant. So that implies, I may write argument is nothing but equal to tan inverse v by u. That is nothing but equal to constant.